Next one wants us to graph cos, but from 0 to 720. So for our regular cos graph, that's going to be 2 full cycles. So we're going to graph cos, and we're going to have 2 of them because a normal cycle just takes 360 to finish. And this has an amp of 1. And then we're going to horizontally stretch our original cos graph by a factor of 2. Okay, so let's do blue first. 1 amp, 1 cos, high, middle, low, middle, high, middle, low, middle, high. Okay. Son of a gun. I'm not making you watch me do this. I'm not going to admit how many times that took me to draw. Not on YouTube. 2. Okay. Again, I'm going to get rid of this. It just confuses me. Bye-bye. This is a horizontal stretch by a factor of 2. The reason it is a horizontal stretch is because the math that's happening here, the 1/2 is multiplying the x. We're going to divide by 1/2. So if you have anything and you divide by a half, it changes to multiplication times 2 over 1, which is the same as saying things are getting x is getting multiplied by 2. So it's getting 2 times as big. So we start off with this x value of 0 because we know that at this x value our y value is 1. So x times 2, 0 times 2 is 0, which means this y value is going to stay exactly where it is at 0, 1. Okay, this y value is going to be at x times 2, 90 times 2. That's 180. This y value, which is at 180, is going to be at 180 times 2 because we're going x times 2, which is at 180 times 2, that's 360. This value is going to be x times 2, which is 540. And the last value of our first cycle, which is 360, is going to be at x at 2, which is 720. I'm putting you on pause again. All right. So that's what it looks like one full cycle. So this has been stretched. So if we had the accordion, the other question, we were pushing the accordion together. This one, we're pulling the accordion apart. All right, so it's a vertical or a horizontal stretch. Sorry about that. Now, what the horizontal stretch value does, any value in front of x is known as the k value. We're calling that k when we're doing trig. And it affects your period. Okay. You know what? Goodbye. Let's go up here. Let's get a pink, because you know I like pink. Go here. So, blah, blah, blah. That's important to remember because every question that you do, you're going to have to be able to use this understanding to find out what your period is. That's one of the most common questions. What is the period? How long does it take to complete one cycle? What is the period for one cycle? If you have inside the function a number as a k value that is bigger than 1, the graph will be horizontally compressed. And then if you've got a k value that's a fraction, the graph is going to be stretched. My copy pasting skills are getting ahead of me there. Reflect the gap, and then if it's negative, it's a reflection, which just means it flips from left to right. You're flipping it around the y-axis.